What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon. 5'3". Man, I'm back again. Oh, man. Anyway, man, I was talking to one of my partners today, man, that was locked up out here in Alabama with me, man. And he reminded me of something that I had forgot about. You run across some unique individuals when you're doing time. You run across so many different people. You run across different personalities, different styles, different people with different outlooks. You know what I'm saying? You just run across a lot of stuff. And some things stand out, some things don't. Some things are forgettable, some things are not. And this is one of the things that was not forgettable to me. When the homie mentioned it, I was like, whoa, man, yeah. This is about two dudes, man. They had a unique ability to save stuff. I call them prison hoarders. Now, for y'all out there who don't know what a hoarder is a person who just gets stuff and holds on to it. Now, they weren't the type that just hoarded stuff, just anything they found on the ground or anything like that. No, they had the uncanny ability to save their food, which to me was mind-blowing because I couldn't save spit. Man, I couldn't save nothing. Man, I'm eating up everything man, I'm hungry. I'd be on that iron pile, and I had to have it like a bad habit rabbit. You know, man, listen, that really plagued me when I was doing time in California prison because we only went to store once a month versus Alabama prison system. You go to store every week. Now, you know, I used to see some real bad days in Cali prison, man, when my food would run low. Because, of course, you know, you had your food when you would catch store. You would always, you know, have the food and stuff, all the things that you would go get to get you through the month. But you also had to have what we called your put-away bag, you know what I'm saying, for the lockdown. You never knew at any given time something was going to go wrong. We was going to get into it with the Mexicans and bang. You know what I'm saying? Here it come 2, 3, 4 month lockdown like it ain't no thing. Now, of course, on this lockdown, ain't no going to no store, ain't no coming out your cell, ain't no doing nothing. So whatever you had, you better have it in your cell. And so we was trained to always, you know, have stuff put to the side, put to the back. One of my partners, man, the homie Big Q-Tip from Raymond, he was good at putting his stuff to the side. He was real good at that. You know, I used to try to learn from him on that one. But it was always hard for me, man. I've been in a cell with dudes like in Cali prison. Man, they'd had their stuff, but man, they might have 3, 4, 5 bags of food wrapped up, you know, all type of different stuff, you know what I'm saying, in brown bags and pushed to the side. And they didn't fool with it. They didn't fool with it because they know at any given time, lockdown was coming. Me, with my big greedy behind, boy, it used to get hard on me. You know, over the years, I started learning how to keep a little something put to the side. But it would get hard on me, y'all. It would really get hard on me. Now, back to the two individuals I was talking about, man, out here in the Alabama State Prison. Now, even though we went to store every week, these dudes was able to hold some stuff. When I tell you they was able to hold some stuff, partner, they were able to hold some stuff. Two, I'm going to speak on my partner, Toon Toon. Now, Toon Toon wasn't gang affiliated, nothing like that. He was out of Birmingham. He was out of Birmingham, Alabama. Good dude. I told y'all a story about him before. He was off that east side, man, out of area called Avondale. But anyway, man, Toon Toon can hold some stuff. He was the coldest poker player I ever met in my life doing time. You know what I'm saying? He was a bad dude, man. I've mentioned his name several times in other stories about certain situations and things. But man, Toon Toon, he was a money magnet. He got money. He hustled. He kept him something, but he was able to hoard man, listen, man. Toon, everybody knew in Toon cell, he had bags upon bags upon bags of food. Them big brown grocery store bags. He had, I'm talking about, up under his bed was just row upon row upon row of these bags. And this was stuff, man, listen, man. This was stuff he was getting in because, like I say, he was hustling. And he didn't mess his food off. He wasn't greedy. He just, he just had it like that. Man, let me tell you something. Toon kept stuff so long that every few months, he would go under his bed and just drag out bags and just start going through, stuff, his chips, cookies, honey buns, cereals, knick-knack, paddywhacks, give a dog a bone, whatever he can, get it off the microphone. You know what I'm saying? He had it. And, man, dudes would wait because he was the type of cat that if you come begging and bugging him for it, you weren't going to get nothing. You weren't going to get nothing. But now, when a whim would hit him for him to go check his stuff, whoever popped in his mind that he felt he wanted to give it to, he would just, hey, man, come here, check it out. Wham. And I was one of the cats that he blessed a few times like that. Man, look, one time I'm walking past his cell. And I'm like, what's up, cuz? You know what I mean? He like, what's up, Toon? Now I cussed him because I'm a Crip, but now he, like I say, he was a non-affiliate. So, it didn't matter, you know what I'm saying? Plus, he liked the Crips. He really, he kind of, fell over there with us a little bit. He was cool with us. He wasn't banging though. But anyway, I'm coming past the cell one day down the tier. I'm like, shoot, man. He like, I'm like, what's up, cuz? What's up, Toon? And see, it was an inside running joke. I had knew him since the county jail. We was in the county jail together. And because I was Cartoon and he was Toon, that was his name, Toon. And he would always say he was the first. Of course, I was older than him. But he had come down from the feds, did a lot of time. Was into some heavy stuff on the street. But anyway, we was cool because of the name situation. So I'm coming past the cell one day. And I'm like, shoot, Toon, what's up, cuz? You all right? I was just, kept walking. So he come out to say, like, Toon, hey, come here. You like, yeah. So I come back. He say, pull the door up a little bit. I pull the door up. He going under his bed, and he's sitting a whole big grocery bags with canteen items spilling out the top, sitting on his bed. He set like about 3 or 4 big bags on the bed. So I'm looking, of course, the wheel's spinning in my mind. I know how he get down. And already off the rip in my mind, I'm hoping that, boy, look, this one of them days. Oh, Lord, I'm hoping. Because poker game, here I come. Woo! Poker game, here I come. Anyway, he like, man, what's up? I'm like, shoot, man, ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just doing this time, not trying not to let it do me. You know how I do. He like, yeah, man. He say, shoot, man, I done went through some of that. I done went through some of that stuff, man. All that stuff I don't even want. Huh? Scooby? I say, you don't want none of this? He like, nah, man, I done went through all my stuff. Them 4 bags, man. When I tell you them 4 bags was full, they was full. When I tell you them 4 bags was full, man, I'm talking about, this was at least $200-300 worth of canteen commissary store items, I'm like, shoot, cuz, what's up with it then? He like, Toon, that's you. What? Man, listen, I said, hold on. Me with my crafty behind. I run to his cell door and I peek out the little window. He had one of them window covers a lot of us get, cardboard to go in the window, but he got your little homemade slide thing. You can slide, peek through, see you on the tier. I slid it back. Now, I stayed down the tier. I'm like, hold on. Just be cool. I said, I'll be right back. When I cracked the door, I went to my cell door and I opened my cell door all the way wide. I want to make this a real quick transition. Yow. Man, boom. When I come back, I scooped up a bag in this hand and I scooped up a bag in this hand. Well, look here. I say, Tune, open the door real quick. When I leave out the door, hey, pull it back up. Don't let nobody in. I'm telling him what to do in his cell, but that's how my mind working. He like, all right. So he kind of I say, all right. He pushed it up a little bit like that with his hand, and I come on out. Now, remember I tell you, man, prison ain't nothing but a fishbowl. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing no secret. It's going to get seen. Somebody going to see something. Somebody going to see something. And I was seen. But, man, I scurried up out of there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Man, I set them bags in my cell on my bed. I came back, pulled the door up. I waited a few minutes, peeked out the little crack, slid it back. Man, I got the other bag, and I got another one. I'm like, all right, cuz, hit that door. So, bang, when he eased it on, man, I'm down the tier with them other 2 bags. Man, what? When I got them 2 bags, I just slung them on the bed and pulled my door up. We call it booming the door. In Alabama, when a person say, cuz, boom the door, man, boom the door, that means pull it up and lock it. You know what I'm saying? Pull it up and lock it. I boomed the door. Bang! Had the blocker in the window. Kept the blocker in the window. Anyway, man, listen. I'm looking, I'm pouring stuff on the bed. I'm looking, I'm like, oh, man. Man, I done pulled my locker boxes open, and I'm putting stuff in there. Boom, 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 boom. Somebody come knocking at the door. I'm like, oh, what's up? Hey, Tune, let me holler at you. I'm like, who is that? Who it was, it was one of the little homies. I know it's probably 2 more of them out there. They seen me with these bags. They want something. Not I, said the fat guy. No. Man, do you know, man, this is poker fair. Poker fair. Now, knowing me, the way my addiction ran, man, all that line to be gone by the next day. Because I'm finna play poker like I'm wide earth, But anyway, I put that in there. That was my son calling. I put it in there. And so I come on out, boom. That was cool. Man, Tune would do stuff like this all the time. This man would literally hold, I'm talking about, he got store items from 2 years ago. Packaged stuff, food stuff, all type of little stuff that he would accumulate. Man, and he would get, like, he kept so much prison money, he was able to go to the guards and he would buy like them little containers of like honey barbecue sauce, like them barbecue sauces you get in the store. To us on the street, it ain't nothing. But now to us that's locked up in the pen, a thing of that honey barbecue sauce, man, to put on that old nasty food that they giving us. Oh man, it was like liquid gold. Liquid gold. And he had it. Man, he kept something. But that was how he was, though. That was how he was. But that was old Tune, man. Shout out to Tune, man, off that east side of Birmingham, man, out that Avondale area. Anyway, moving right along, man, to another dude. The other one I was telling you about. Now, both of these 2 dudes are cut above. But now my homie right here, the homie right here that I'm finna tell you about, oh, he was unequal. He was unequal. Man, this was no other than a homie from South Central LA off that east side himself. The homie Smurf from 98 Main Street Mafia Crip. The homie locked up out here with me, man. Boom. We wrote it out for some years together. You know what I'm saying? We still talk all the time. The homie doing this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody out there from that Main Street Mafia area, know your homeboy Smurf, man. Let you know, hey, man. Real soldier right there. Real soldier. I'm talking about no blemish, no smut, no nothing wrong. He been gone 20 years, y'all. He been locked up out there in Alabama 20 years and still maintains his integrity all the way through and through. That's my little dog right there, man. But anyway, he has some of the coldest discipline that I have ever seen on a person, man. This was the type of dude, man. Look, let me show you something. If we got a package in January, the following January, he still had stuff from that package left in his box. Because he would ration himself off. He was the type, if his money got funny or his stuff got low, He knew how to he just shut down. He knew how to stop eating. He would just quit. He was determined. He was always gonna have something when the next package hit that following year. He was gonna have something from that old package still, you know. And it would trip me out because we've been selling a few times. We've been in the same prison together umpteen times. You know what I'm saying? We rolled out. And man, he kept stuff. He kept stuff like Toon kept. Then he was a money getter. He was a money go-getter, man. The little homie, man, he sat in prison, make more money, man, than the average dude was making on the street. He's sitting behind these walls doing his thug thizzle, man. The homie is he's good. He real good, man. And he would go to the store. He was the type, you know, if his money was funny, his money was never funny, but if his stuff that he felt was low or not, he could bust open a top ramen soup and just eat the top ramen soup. No, not me. No, that ain't gonna happen. I call that a bald head soup. And I wasn't fit to eat. Man, look, I had to been in lockup or just stomped down, dick in the dirt, broke for me to eat a bald head soup. No, I wasn't gonna do it. Man, I got to put the sardines, the tuna, the chicken meat. I got to have that cheese, the refried beans. Man, chopped up onions, bell peppers, whatever, all what I needed to put in my soup, in my spread to make it delicious. A bald head soup? No, homie. Pow! Homie don't play that. But now Nick would do it. Like it wasn't no thing. Man, I'm like, I might pull up on the homie sitting at the table. I'm like, dang, cuz, what's up? Oh, man, just sit there eating. I might look, man, he got a bald head soup in the bowl. I'm like, cuz, man, you ain't got nothing to go with that? Oh, yeah, man, I got a little something, but I'm going to just eat this for right now. Man, he in his locker box, cuz might have stuff stacked up this tall, that wide, all the way to the back. But something in his head tell him, don't mess with it. It's going to be needed. See, if he'd have did time in the California prison, boy, he'd have fit in perfect. He would have fitted in perfect. Man, listen, I remember one time, he sent me to his box to get something. He like, Toon, cuz, man, hey, man, snatch that out my box or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. He had a bag of Crunch and Munch in his box. Crunch and Munch. That he had got off the package. Now, it wasn't in the box. It was just in the bag, in that little funny material bag that Crunch and Munch come in. But the bag is gold when you first get it. This bag right here had turned silver. When I tell you it turned silver, that's how long he had been holding it. So with it being silver, I don't know what it is. So I end up, I'm like, cuz, man, what's in that silver bag, homie? He like, what's it? I'm like, man, it seemed like it's some food, some popcorn or something, cuz. He like, oh, man, that's my Crunch and Munch. Crunch and Munch? I'm like, it don't come in no silver bag, cuz. He like, man, no, it turned silver, man. I say, how it turned silver? He like, man, that's how long I had it. I'm like, cuz, when you get that? He like, man, I got that like the middle of last year. I'm like, what? Yeah, on that, I got that, cuz, on that summer package from last year. Now, the time that we talking about it, it's past the summer. We going on into the December package. So he'd have had this like a year and a half. I'm like, what? Man, the homie didn't play. He would hoard that stuff up and just have it. Just have it. I'm talking about he would get, if the homie bought 10 bags of cereal on his package, a year from now, he gonna have 8 of them cereals. He can hold it. He can hold. I could not do it. Man, listen, when I tell you, I got, you know, when we say a person is heavy, man, cuz, man, that fool heavy right there, man. You get too heavy, man. You get too heavy. That means you begging too much. You want something too much. And boy, look here. That homie right there, cuz, our bond was so tight that I would come to him and beg all the time. Beg all the time, man. When he realized that I had a real bad poker habit, I was always up in the blocks. And he was on the south side. Remember I tell you about the south side of this certain prison. And I would send word out by the runner or by somebody. I'm like, cuz, man, hey, man, tell a homie Smurf, cuz, man, I need me about 10 items, cuz I need me something to eat. And he never said no. When I tell you the homie never said no, me and cuz was around each other about 10, 12 years, something like that. When I tell you he never said no, it was never no. But now as time went on, he realized and found out that I was gambling with the stuff he sent me. So he was like, all right, he knew I had a bad gambling habit, but instead of saying no, what he would do, he'd send me food items. Now, he wasn't going to never send no coffee or tobacco because he know I didn't drink coffee. He know I didn't smoke. He would send the food out, but he done opened up all of it. You can't take it to the poker game open. So I'm like, man, the first time he did it, I was so hurt. I started to send it back with my ungrateful behind. You know, homie looking out, I got nerve to get mad because I can't take the money that he's sending me and go gamble with it. He's sending me before I can have me something to eat, but I want to go gamble, get mad, you know? Man, but the homie was something else, cuz. I remember, man, listen. You know, a lot of us, when we going through our journey in these prison systems, a lot of us will go through what you call prison religion. Prison religion, you know, sooner or later, you know, you're going to turn to Christianity or you're going to turn to Islam. You got some turn to Buddhism. You got a lot of them that's going to run over there to the more science. A lot of them going to run to the 5%er. Whatever they going to do. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things. But now, this was during one of the times I had stopped doing all the crazy stuff and gave my life over to the Lord 100%. And you know, the homie made money. He made money in a lot of nefarious different ways. You feel what I'm saying? And so when here it is, when I jumped on my Christian thing, anything that he was doing, I didn't want nothing to do with it. So I remember one day the homie was clearing his area out. He was clearing his area out of all the old stuff that he was holding, you know, food and all this old stuff. He just had too much of it. He couldn't hold it no more. So, you know, of course, with me being his big homie, I was the first one he came to. So he come to me like, cuz, what's up? I'm like, what's up, brother? You know what I'm saying? You know. And he was like, man, look, you get a chance. Come over here to my bed area. I got something for you. So I'm like, okay, all right. So when I got over there, all these bags of food and stuff. So I'm looking. I'm like, what's up, cuz? He like, man, this you, homie. I know you didn't catch Stoke last couple of times here, but this you. And I remember, I'll never forget asking him. I'm like, cuz, did you get this through such and such and such and such? Man, what I like it. I had the nerve. You know, I was holier than thou then. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want it. It's the devil's money, and I don't want it. And woo, woo, woo. So I didn't take it. I didn't take it then. So, you know, time went on. I remember coming back to my bed one day, and up under my bed, in my bed area, was just bags upon bags of stuff. And I just looked at it. I'm like, you know what? All right, man. All right. I went to the homie. He started like, you know, don't bring it back to me. That's yours, man. And woo, 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 woo. I know what you're doing. I know you're into the word. You into the Bible because you don't want to fool with no ill-gotten gains. He said, but man, I went to the store and bought that stuff. I said, did you? He said, I went to the store and bought it, man, for you. I said, okay. Deep down inside, I thought he was lying. I knew he was lying. But the fact that he told me that he went and bought it, that was my excuse to say, okay, I'll keep it. Because Lord knows I wanted it. Lord knows I wanted it. You feel me? But anyway, man, that was the homie Smurf, cuz he always kept something. Always. He was just one of them dudes, man. He was the type, man, you could give him a bag of chips January, and come December that year, that same bag of chips, he was going to have it. He'll shut down. I mean, I seen the homie go without eating. He would go hungry for something. It was just something in his mind told him, no, we ain't going to mess with this right here. No, we ain't going to do it. And that's how he was, man. But, you know, man, shout out to Toon. and the homie Smurf, man. I take my hat off to both of them. I take my hat off to both of them, man. I ain't seen nobody do it better than them yet. I ain't seen nobody do it better than yet, man. They both still locked up, man. They both still locked up. I just, you know what I'm saying, Lord willing, they'll come on home soon as possible, you know. But anyway, man, when I was talking to her, I said, man, I got to make this video about the two homies, man, the prison hoarders. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3, man. I tell y'all all the time what to do, man. Keep your head on the swivel and stay above ground, man. Stay above ground, man. Listen, come around the 29th, around the 29th or the 30th of this month, I'm going to put a video out. And on that video, if I get 100,000 views, see, I'm making it hard on y'all. If I get 100,000 views on that video, man, I know I said I wasn't going to never do it again. I know I said I wasn't going to never do it again. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the hot chip challenge, man. Again. Live for the world to see. Man, y'all finna see your big partner get beat to the floor. Because I ain't going to lie, it whooped me last time. Yeah, it whooped me. But I'm going to do it. And you got a certain amount of time. You have 30 days. You can share this video with your cousins, your uncles, your aunts. Call people, tell them to look at it. Or whatever. But on the 29th or the 30th of this month, I'm going to do that video. And from the 30th of April to the 30th of May, if I get 100,000 views on there, I'm going to do the hot chip challenge. I got the hot chip sitting right there on the table. It's just been looking at me, and I've been looking at it. We've been eyeballing each other like the OK Corral. Wow. For y'all that's too young, that's that music to the good, the bad, and the ugly. Clint Eastwood, you know. But anyway, it's me. I'm out of here, man. I represent the gangsters, homie. The Avalon gangsters, to be exact. I'm out. Peace. Gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie. Ain't nobody gangsta.